Private communications should remain private. How do you accomplish this in the 21st century? Well, my advice to you is to never again make another phone call or send an SMS text message unless you absolutely have to. Well, how am I going to make calls? How am I going to send messages? Well, you're going to use encrypted messaging apps. Encrypted messaging apps such as WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, Threema, Wire, Session, and more are available to download on your smartphone. These apps use your data to send and receive messages across the internet over encrypted channels. Their quality is actually much better than a regular phone call, much more secure, and much more feature-rich. Many of these apps require you to provide a phone number in order for them to create an account for you. Remember we talked about voice over IP. Whenever I'm opening up an account with an encrypted messaging application service, I use a voice over IP phone number. Sometimes for verification purposes, they're going to send a text to this VoIP number. The text doesn't always arrive, but luckily, there's an option to receive a phone call if you haven't received the text. So, for example, on WhatsApp, when it tries to send you the text message, it will fail, but then you're going to see an option that says, call me. Hit call me. They will call that voice over IP number, you will get the verification code, and you'll be able to verify your WhatsApp account. Beyond encryption, these apps usually have a self-destruct feature or disappearing messages feature, meaning that you're able to set a timer on the messages. I like doing this. I don't like my messages just sitting out there. If something goes on more than a week, then I'm going to make a point to save it off of the app. But all of my messages usually disappear within a week. Now, you don't have to go this far if you don't want, but I always recommend you do. Some of these apps allow you to back up all of the information to the cloud. I highly recommend against backing up anything to the cloud when it comes to encrypted communications, because generally those communications are stored in an unencrypted fashion, as can be seen by these open source news reports. It's up to you to verify whether or not the encrypted messaging app you are using is truly encrypted. Make sure that you read as much as you can about them. For example, for a long time, Zoom was purporting to be end-to-end encrypted, when in fact it was discovered that it was not. After the fact, Zoom went back and provided end-to-end encryption to its users. Some messaging applications that you might not think are end-to-end encrypted in fact are. For example, Apple FaceTime is end-to-end encrypted for calls and video. Pretty cool, right? So in summary, stop making phone calls, stop sending SMS text messages. All of your communications should be run through an end-to-end encrypted communications app, such as Signal, what's that? Telegram, Session, Threema, and I know I missed a bunch, so I apologize if I didn't mention your favorite, but find something that works for you and stick with it.